Just walked off stage. We have one more concert tomorrow in Jerusalem for what has been a most wonderful week here with the Israel Philharmonic. And before the trip comes to a close, I think it would be absolutely fitting to talk with the man who makes it all possible year after year, puts the puzzle pieces together of the seasons and the touring and the guest artists and everything, and that is not only his official title, the Secretary General, but also really, I think, the IPO's kind of cultural ambassador. He was just in Italy 24 hours ago, and that is Mr. Avi Shoshani.
Hi.
Avi, I wanted to ask you, first of all, how long have you been working for the orchestra?
All my life, actually. I joined the orchestra 1973. I was 25 years old, so figure out.
Okay, so we won't ask your age, but we'll figure out the math.
Figure it out. I was, when I came to the IPO, the youngest manager in the business. And little by little, I'm becoming the oldest. Although I must say I don't feel old, but age fast. The years are not passing; they are flying. And it's not a job.
You don't,
definitely not a job.
So you don't view it as a job?
No, it's not.
It's a love. It's a passion.
It's a way of life. It dominates your whole morning, afternoon, evening, night. And luckily enough, I really love what I'm doing, and I'm doing it for so many years, and I'm still enthusiastic, involved, upset, caring, etc., etc.
Now, when you were here, was Zubin already here?
Zubin came to Israel the first time in 1961. Then in 1969 he became our, so to say, music advisor, because he was music director of Los Angeles, and
at the same time
the contract didn't permit him to have two jobs. And then in 1981 he became music director for life. He was my friend, I must say, from day one. We sort of connected very, very well, and you know, he's not my boss, he's my family, basically.
He's your partner.
Yeah, sometimes he's my brother, sometimes he's my father. It's really, I'm privileged.
And just so to give a little bit of insight in terms of planning for orchestras, how many years in advance do you put the puzzle together?
We are now looking into already 13, 14.
13, 14. Yeah. It's amazing. We're just starting now, 10, 11, so it's incredible.
Yeah, we are looking into 13, 14. We are already talking about going to a tour to South America in the summer of 2013. We are already planning. I know that we will open the season in 13, 14 with Zubin and Anne-Sophie Mutter.
Fantastic.
Etc.
Fantastic. Now, tell us a little bit about what the orchestra represents. Israel is such a small country with an incredible musical history. What does the orchestra mean, not just for the people of Israel, but when you tour globally?
Well, the orchestra, I would say, has two major tasks. One is the orchestra of the Jewish world, of the diaspora, of every Jew which is outside the country. On the other hand, the orchestra is the ambassador of goodwill, of, you know, what Israel is really all about. Israel is not about Hezbollah and really Orthodox people and fighting and etc. Israel has a lot of culture, has a lot of tradition, has a lot of beautiful cultural aspects.
Yeah.
And every ambassador, I mean every official ambassador will tell you that the goodwill and the diplomatic ambassadorial job that we fulfill is irreplaceable, and we feel like that because you see, America has New York Philharmonic, has Boston Symphony, has Los Angeles Philharmonic,
everything. Yeah.
Israel has the Israel Philharmonic Orchestra, which makes us the representative, the goodwill messenger, the symbol of the good culture of Israel. Right. And that's a responsibility.
Yeah. And do the players feel that?
Oh, absolutely.
When they travel, especially?
I can tell you one thing, Giora. Every stage in the world when we play Tikva, I mean,
the Israeli national anthem.
thousands of times. Each time it brings tears to my eyes. And I'm known to be son of a gun and a rather cynical human being. And it still does something to me.
That's incredible. Now, talking a little bit in reality, we all know that it's become a challenge to bring audiences to the hall. And I think we discussed at dinner the other night that the average age of your subscribers is something like between 60 and...
Between 65 to 75.
Right. So do you have any suggestions or advice that will tell young people not to be scared to come to the hall, especially here in Israel?